Welcome to another episode of Universe Mode. Got a good one in store tonight. You have the Smackdown Women's Championship on the line. You also determine who's going to be the captains of both the men's and women's teams for Smackdown. All live from Columbus, Ohio. And it looks like Andrade's kicking off the show. No Zelina this time. That's a little surprising. And let's hear what Andrade has to say. He's not scheduled for a match tonight, so I'm assuming he has something to say. And he's grabbed a microphone. And he's saying he felt disrespected at Halloween Havoc when Kurt Angle restarted the match, saying that he beat Shinsuke still, and he's demanding some respect. And he's saying that if Kurt Angle wants him to face Drew McIntyre, he needs to make it to where Zelina can accompany him to the ring, and she can also be at ringside for the match with Drew McIntyre. And Andrade saying that Zelina isn't here tonight because she's still mad that she was sent backstage. She felt disrespected in that match as well. And now Andrade saying to Drew he's not afraid of him, and he's beaten him before, and he's going to beat him again, and told him he's going to injure his other shoulder or pec muscle. I can't remember. I think Andrade might have the body parts confused there of what he injured. He says shoulder, but I thought it was a pec injury. But regardless, he claims he's going to beat Drew again. Big words from Andrade. First order of business tonight is to determine who's going to be the captain of Team SmackDown women's match. So we already know the captain for Team Raw for the women's tag team match is going to be Nia Jax. And Kurt Angle has assembled a battle royal for the SmackDown women tonight to determine their captain. And out first is Asuka, former SmackDown Women's Champion. And remember, she came up just short to Ronda Rousey the other month at Clash of Champions. But Asuka has a chance to represent her brand as the captain for the tag team match. And up next is Kairi Sane, former partner of the Kabuki Warriors. And I don't think Asuka is too happy to see her former partner. And you know Kairi Sane would love nothing more than to eliminate Asuka and also be named team captain for SmackDown. And while we're waiting on everyone else to make their entrances, as Natalya makes her entrance next, we got this tweet here from Shayna Baszler, and she said that she's tired of Mandy Rose and Sonya disrespecting the MMA style, and Shayna says she wants Mandy to face her in an MMA match next week. So it looks like as long as Mandy accepts the match, you might be seeing an MMA style match next week here on SmackDown. And we also have this tweet from GM Kurt Angle, and he says he accepts Andrade's demands and that Zelina will be allowed at ringside for the match against Drew McIntyre. And Kurt Angle also has big news for next week, saying Adam Cole will defend his Intercontinental title against Keith Lee. Keith Lee making a return next week, and they will be inside a steel cage, so there will be no interference, no Britt Baker, no Undisputed Era. It'll be one-on-one, Adam Cole, Keith Lee for the title. Remember their vicious attack on Keith Lee the other month. That's why he's booking that match. Now here comes Dakota Kai, the next entrant. But a huge match booked for next week for the Intercontinental Championship. And the stakes are pretty high. I mean, not only the championship on the line, but I guess being a loser isn't going to be such a bad crime, because loser of that match will still be added to the Smackdown team for the tag team 4-on-4 match. But the winner obviously be the champion and will face the U.S. champion. And out next is Mia Yim. So yeah, huge match booked for next week. Stakes are high. Obviously the championship on the line, and if you lose, it's not a total loss. You're still going to be at Survivor Series, but you won't be wearing a championship gold anymore. You'll be just part of the tag team match. And out next comes Mickie James, a veteran. Have to think she might be one of the favorites for this match, given her experience. And right away, everyone's kind of paired off. It's like Natalya trying to get rid of Asuka. Asuka not having it. And Asuka with a jumping DDT. Meanwhile, Mia Yim with the suplex on Kairi Sane. And Mickie James is paired off with Dakota Kai. Like I said, everyone seems to be paired off with someone so far. And Natalya, the nice move, taking Asuka down. There's only 6 people in this battle royal for the captain spot. Like I said, this person will be the captain for Team Smackdown, the winner of this match. And we already know it won't be Mickie James. And again, Natalya trying to eliminate Asuka. Mickie James, the first woman out. We know she will not be the captain. And out goes Natalya. And Asuka kind of taking everyone out there except for Dakota Kai. So we know Natalya and Mickie James will not be captain. Asuka looking to take out Kairi Sane. She did for her initially, but now she's targeting Mia Yim. Ooh. Kairi Sane's just picking up Dakota Kai almost effortlessly. Ooh, and Asuka tried to kick Mia Yim there. Mia gonna send her into the corner. Now Asuka returns the favor. Oh, a jumping hip bump to the face. It was a little risky to go that high. Now gonna send Mia over the top rope. Mia trying to hang on, but Asuka gonna kick her over. And they're ganging up on Dakota Kai, and she has been eliminated. Now we have 2, the former partners. Asuka, Kairi Sane, who's it going to be? Who is going to be the captain for Team Smackdown? Remember, the winner of this match will be leading the team in the 4-on-4 tag team match at Survivor Series. We already know Nia Jax is the captain of Team Raw. One of these ladies will be the captain of Team Smackdown. Oh, and a nice reversal from Kairi Sane. These 2 are former tag team partners and tag team champions for that matter. Asuka with the toss over the top rope, though. Asuka will be in the Survivor Series match. She will be the captain for Team Smackdown, leading the team. And that was a bit unexpected there. It looked like she was trying to catch her breath as she just throws Kairi Sane over the rope. Kairi unable to hang on. And Asuka now is victorious, the Empress of Tomorrow. She will be leading the team at Survivor Series. Seem to have obtained footage from the pay-per-view, and remember, Brian Kendrick attacked Tony Nese and took his gear and then took his place in the Cruiserweight title match, and apparently this is what happened. Brian Kendrick hitting him with the chair several times. Now Kendrick picks up a trash can. This is from Halloween Havoc's footage. Oh, God! Tony Nese trying to get back to his feet. Apparently that's what Kendrick did to him. And then Kendrick not only did all that, but then he took his gear and took his place in the title match. I guess he was jealous because Tony Nese beat him in the match and earned a shot at the Cruiserweight Championship. Brian Kendrick obviously not happy about it. And a vicious attack. Oh! And surprisingly, nobody heard this. Nobody else was backstage, so these two are pretty much left on their own to settle it. Ooh. Kendrick setting him up on a table, and a hurricanrana through the table. And there you can see all of the bags and stuff, and Kendrick going over. It looks like there's where he's going to start going through everything. And now to determine the captain of the men's team for Smackdown for Survivor Series. Out first is Samoa Joe. And GM Kurt Angle says he wanted this to be between the two former WWE champions here in Universe mode. Remember, both Samoa Joe and Rey Mysterio have been WWE champion. And these two have had quite a rivalry, similar to Rollins and Balor on Raw. This one has gotten very personal, and it has involved Rey's son Dominic as well. But the winner of this match will go on to Survivor Series and be the captain for Team SmackDown. We already know Rollins is the captain for Raw. Do a tag match, and we'll see who joins them for SmackDown. One of these two will be the captain. And Samoa Joe with a huge belly-to-belly to start. And already these two going to the floor. And you have to think, I mean, obviously both of them want the honor of being the captain for the team at Survivor Series, but at the same time, you have to think there's a lot of personal gain in this match as well. I mean, if they're able to inflict as much pain as possible on the other, I think that's just as good as winning the match. And Joe gonna send him into the ring post. Ref count already up to 6. Now Rey gonna roll him in. Yeah, these two, as personal as this feud has been, I think it's more of a case of injuring the other and pride on the line than it is the captain spot. Just my thoughts. Like I said, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you want to be the team captain, but at the same time, I think there's a lot of anger, a lot of hatred between these two over the years, or over the months, I should say. And, oh, and a Canadian destroyer. Joe holding his neck. But yeah, as personal as this is, like I said, I think these two just want to hurt each other. The captain is second to that. Ray now going in for a submission hold. And Samoa Joe not having it. Ooh, Joe with a great reversal. Now he's got Ray by the back of the neck, dragging him over to the ropes. Ooh, and a kick. Oh, and hangs him out over the top rope. Oh, and a vicious right hand. Samoa Joe's throwing off his striking skills, and just as I say that, he misses with an elbow. And another Canadian destroyer from Mysterio. And Ray with the Bronco Buster almost into the corner. Ray gonna go back up to the top rope. And a splash. And you have to think this is a little bit of revenge for Dominic as well. Remember, I think the last time you saw him, Samoa Joe beat him up pretty bad. So you know this will feel good for Ray if he's able to pick up the win. And I mean, oh God, and he gets power bombed. And now a shot to the back and a kick to the chest. For the cover. And Ray gonna kick out at 2. Gets the shoulder up. Joe arguing with the referee over the count. And a spinning back fist. Ray still on his feet and hits him with an elbow. Ray showing he's still got a little speed left. And a springboard moonsault. Ray pulling out all the stops tonight. Yeah, you have to think Ray, this would be extra special for him to pick up the win over Samoa Joe, but Joe catches him in the 619 and pulls him off the ropes. And now a pose for the crowd. Joe seems proud of his work, and with a huge suplex back into the ring. And now he's going to lock in the coquina clutch. He's got it locked in pretty tight. Ray doing his best trying to fight out of it. Ray's going to somehow slip out. To the cover. Ray using the ropes for leverage. Joe going to get the cover, or get the kick out though. And referee did not catch that as Ray kind of using the ropes as leverage. And Ray going for this frog splash. Shades of Eddie Guerrero in for the cover. And the kick out at the last second from Samoa Joe. Not a second to spare. Joe kicks out of that. Now Ray going to send him into the corner. And a drop kick into the corner. Ray now slow getting up to the top. See his stamina is taking a toll on him. Ray now with a splash from the top. Joe, though, quick to his feet. Ray trying to chop the big man down, some kicks to the thighs. Joe, though, not having it. It's going to lock him into the coquina clutch once again. Now he's got him in the middle of the ring. And Rey doing everything in his power, throwing elbows, and again going to get the cover. 2, and Joe going to kick out. Either that or Mysterio couldn't stay on him any longer. Maybe Mysterio's legs gave out. I couldn't tell. It was a pretty weak kick out. Rey going to go for a 619. Last time he tried this, Joe caught him. This time Rey connects. And he's going to go up top. And seals it with the frog splash into the cover. 2, 3, and Mysterio will be the team captain. And he will lead Team Smackdown at Survivor Series. Go up against Raw captain Seth Rollins. And you know Rey has to feel a little extra joy in this win, knowing it was over Samoa Joe. And great match between these two. Once again, Rey comes out on top this time. And he seems to have had Joe's number. He's been victorious pretty much all of their battles, other than some of the tag team matches that they've had. Rey Mysterio is victorious, will lead Team Smackdown at Survivor Series. What a night for him and his family. And we got a situation backstage, and Tony Nese is going after Brian Kendrick. Tony Nese, if you remember, was supposed to be in the Cruiserweight Championship match, and Brian Kendrick must have attacked him and took his stuff. And Tony Nese now looking for revenge. Remember the footage we showed earlier? Brian Kendrick laid him out and took his stuff, took his gear. Tony Nese was ready to go. And it looks like Tony Nese looking for some revenge. I'm not sure yet if he's going to get his title shot. I mean, I would imagine he's going to get his rematch with Cedric Alexander. Or I should say an actual match with Cedric. But Tony Nese looking to get some revenge on Brian Kendrick. Oh, these two trading shots backstage, and Kendrick with the step up. I was going to say enziguri, but took him down with the scissors, something there. Tony Nese now looking for a reversal. These guys just kind of trading reversals at the moment. An arm drag from Brian Kendrick. Tony Nese going to send him over into the lockers. And a backdrop onto the floor. And what's Tony Nese thinking here? Turning him almost inside out and drops him hard onto the floor. I'm sure Tony would love nothing more than to take out Brian Kendrick, kind of like he did to him. And you know it's got to be frustrating for Tony Nese. I mean, not only to have the match stolen from you, but also have your gear stolen as well. And Tony Nese gonna kick him into the locker. And one more kick for good measure. And I think Brian Kendrick is out. Tony Nese did what he wanted to there. Gonna get some medical attention for Kendrick. And now for the main event tonight. Ronda Rousey doing her usual defend the title right after a pay-per-view event. And her opponent tonight is none other than the person she took on at Halloween Havoc in the Graveyard. This time it's going to be a standard match between her and Thunder Rosa. And Rousey basically said that she wanted to prove that she could beat her one-on-one in the ring, not just in a brawl. So we're going to see this title match tonight, the main event. Here comes Rousey with the belt back on her shoulder. And you have to wonder, it's got to be lurking in the back of both of these women's mind. Is Charlotte Flair going to cash in? She's had that briefcase for a while now. Have to wonder what she's waiting for. Obviously, with the Money in the Bank, it's good for anywhere at any time. Charlotte just looking for that perfect window, that perfect opportunity to come in and take the title. Or maybe she'll surprise us all and announce ahead of time when she's cashing in. Again, we haven't really heard her say. She's wanting to keep everyone guessing. And that's a good strategy on her part. But back to the match at hand. Ronda Rousey, Thunder Rosa had a good brawl in the graveyard at Halloween Havoc. But now we're back in the wrestling ring. We'll see who's able to come out on top. Both of these ladies with MMA experience and training. Rousey obviously held the UFC Women's Bantamweight title. And I'm not sure about Thunder Rosa's MMA title background, but I know her wrestling title background is pretty impressive. Former NWA Women's Champion. Oh, and now gets clotheslined out to the floor. Rousey daring her to get back in. Oh, and a huge right hand. Rousey not wasting any time. And now a big kick to the midsection. Oh, and misses with that kick. Kind of gets tangled up in the ropes. Thunder Rosa going to make her pay. But we've seen Thunder Rosa look pretty good in her debut match on Smackdown. And she's looked good in the past in the NWA and AEW. With the matches she's had in both of those promotions. So she's definitely no pushover in the ring. She's definitely a more than capable wrestler and could easily win the SmackDown Championship tonight. And potentially represent her brand at Survivor Series. But Ronda Rousey wants to do the same, and plus I think a lot of the fans probably want Rousey to win, especially given Becky Lynch is Raw's Women's Champion, and we never did get that match a few years ago thanks to Raw's team captain Nia Jax. The less said about that, the better. But we might get that one-on-one matchup for the first time, and I think a lot of fans are probably looking forward to that. So I'm not sure the crowd support will be behind Thunder Rosa tonight, but we'll see. And I could be wrong. Maybe people want to see Thunder Rosa face Becky even more. Either way, I don't think you can go wrong with the matches for Survivor Series. And Becky Lynch, or Ronda Rousey now attacking the arm. See, I'm already looking ahead to Survivor Series, thinking of Becky Lynch. Rousey now targeting the arm of Thunder Rosa, obviously trying to weaken it for a potential armbar. Ooh. And Rousey getting her up. Piper's Pit. Thunder Rosa looks a little dazed right now. Rousey grabbing the arm, and looks like she's going to go for an arm bar. Thunder Rosa is not having it. Rosa's going to get her in a hold of her own. Oh. Great counter to the arm bar. Rosa going to go in for the counter, or cover. Rousey, though, immediately kicks out. Rousey looks very determined tonight, like she has a goal. Obviously, she wants to defend that belt, but it looks like this means a lot to her, like it's personal. And maybe she wants that one-on-one match with Becky as well. A little revenge. Remember the other year, Becky was the one that beat her for the Raw Women's title in that triple threat match with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. So the history's definitely there. It's Thunder Rosa gets her up. Death Valley Driver Looks like she's dragging her away from the ropes. Going to go in for a cover. Rousey, though, immediately kicks out. And Rousey back to her feet. I don't think Rosa expected that. And a huge clothesline. Rousey hits her with another clothesline. Doing a jumping forearm. And Rousey went for a kick to the stomach. Rosa put the brakes on and planted her right in her back. Thunder's got her up. Thunder driver! Dragging her into the center of the ring. Actually, now she's dragging her closer to the ropes. Rosa now going to go for a cover. I thought maybe she was going to use the ropes for leverage. And I think she wasted way too much time. As Rousey kicks out at 1. She had her in the center of the ring. It's not like she had to get her away from the ropes, so a very questionable decision. Rousey going to make her pay. He's got her in an armbar. And Thunder Rosa going to slip out of it. Some hard right hands trying to get out of that. Trying to shake some feeling back into her arm right now. You have to wonder what kind of damage that did. Ronda Rousey rolls out to the apron. Rosa trying to get her back in, but Rousey with the counter and rolls her up. 2, and Thunder Rosa kicks out. Rousey got her around the waist, but Rosa elbows her way out of it. Now these two trading shots. Rousey got her. Ooh, nice slam there. And again targeting the arm. Physical match so far between these two as Thunder Rosa pushes Rousey away. Rousey though with a huge right forearm shot. And another Piper's Pit, this time right in the center of the ring. Rousey's got her pretty much in the center of the ring, although with this armbar attempt, kind of close to the ropes. And Thunder Rosa gonna slip out of it somehow. Rousey couldn't get it fully locked in from the looks of it. Ooh, nice backhand. Now these two trading chops. And Rousey with a rapid fire of offense. Should say some rapid fire strikes. Now wrenching back on the arm of Thunder Rosa. Putting her arm right on the middle of her foot right in the middle of her arm and stomps it. Rousey looking to inflict as much pain as she can on her arm. Rosa trying to roll away. Rousey, though, comes up empty on that splash attempt. And Rousey with a Hurricanrana. And that seems to have taken a lot out of her there with that move. You don't really see her go for that too often. Rousey went for a kick to the midsection. Thunder Rosa was ready for it. Rousey trying to use the ropes to get back up. Ooh, some kicks there to the thighs. Now he's got Rousey wrapped up in the ropes and wrenching back. And now Thunder Rosa going to go in for another cover. And I keep thinking every time she drags her near the ropes, she's going to use the ropes for leverage. I mean, I don't want to just be like accusing Rosa of wanting to take a shortcut, but it just seems weird that she's dragging her close to the ropes before going for the cover. And Rosa going to roll out. Rousey, remember, is a champion. Champion's advantage is on, so if Rosa gets counted out, Rousey is still the champ. Rousey's going to set her up. Another Piper's Pit. And Rousey now going for a sleeper hold. It looks like she's going to try and make Rosa go to sleep. Thunder Rosa, though, not having it. Ooh, and a great counter. Bit of a jawbreaker there. Thunder Rosa catches her and plants her face first. Rosa now going in for the cover. And a kick out at 2. Thunder Rosa thinks it should have been a 3, but referee disagrees. Now Rosa going in for a Dragon Sleeper. And Ronda Rousey with a great reversal. And it's going to take her down into an armbar. Great sequence here. Great counter. And Thunder Rosa, no choice but to tap. Rousey had it locked in good that time. Rousey is still your SmackDown Women's Champion. And what a match between these two. I feel like I say that every time Rousey's in the ring, but she has had some really good matches so far. Thunder Rosa, great fight. I don't think that's the last we'll be seeing of her in Universe mode. But Rousey remains your champion.